Very good morning, all of you. As we have already started our online classes, in the previous session, we have already covered the different networking devices, components of the network, which is used in a networking, like hub, ring, bus, switch, etc. In the previous video, we have already discussed about the router, switch and gateway, NIC and hub and modems. So today in this session, we are going to start a very interesting topic, that is internet. And in this topic we have some related terms, some related ingredients, you can say, which is associated with the internet. And one by one we will see the different functions of the internet terms which is used while we are operating with the internet. As all of you have so much aware of the internet, what is the use of the internet and what the broad area that internet has, and it plays a very important role for our day-to-day life also, our social engineering also. In every aspect, the internet is used. So these days, as the invention of the internet has been reached in the market, reached in our society, it's created a huge revolution in the IT industry. In the olden days, in the preceding days, that type of facilities were not there. So people actually, that time also functions were getting performed with the help of different activities, different components, like that means what all resources were available at that time. By using that resources only, that most of the functions, most of the activities were getting performed. But as the invention of the internet has been released in the market, it plays a vital role for our day-to-day activities, even our small work also, so comfortably, so easily, and how the people's life has become so easy with the use of that internet. So in this chapter, in this topic, actually internet having some terms which associated with the internet when we use. So that is first one, that is intranet. URL, ISPs, IP address, DNS and web server. These all are being associated with the internet. So one by one we will see what are the different functionalities, what are the different activities that internet terms which is used. So first term we will have that is intranet. So it basically we will make some differentiation, we will make some difference between internet and intranet. So internet as usual means you guys are so familiar, you guys are using frequently, you guys are come across it with the internet daily, regularly, you are using that one. So internet and intranet. Intranet nothing but it's a private network which will provided by the private subscriber or private people. So in this intranet means what? That companies, actually there are the different private companies or private subscribers are there. It is an organization where the private people, private company will provide the intranet services, and for the authorized people, means suppose through that intranet, suppose if any user is getting collaborated with that facilities, then they will give some authentication, they will give some authorization to that authorized people, and by taking that authorization only they can use the internet facility with the intranet. And in this intranet facility, basically it works on the basis of the TCP/IP protocols, which just we have to follow in this network. In intranet, just all the host systems or destination systems, so many nodes would be get connected with each other. Means that nodes, that networks will work on the TCP/IP protocol. So TCP/IP protocol, as in the previous classes already we have discussed, we have a lot more discussion on the different protocols. In the previous classes also, in the previous video also we have already had a discussion. So just if anybody had any confusion about the protocols, just watch my video in which is being uploaded in the previous video. Just if you will watch, it will be get clear. So in this intranet facilities, the TCP/IP protocol networks were very much used, and in this intranet facilities, basically this concept will be get applied in a LAN and WAN area networks. Like means local area networks, that kind of facilities, that kind of networking would be provided by the private organizations or private company, and wide area network area also will be get covered. So next terms we have, that is URL. As all of you are using the internet so frequently, regularly. So as you will open any website, you will open any web page with the help of that URL. Actually you require some URL. By using that URL only you can open any sites, you can use any web pages. So URL stands for Uniform Resource Locator. So from that URL, what the user will do activities, how means he will perform with the help of that URL in the internet. Actually they will provide, and we have the different URLs, and the user has to look at the URL by typing that URL on the Google search engine or Yahoo name. Means Yahoo also, you can search anything on Google. So just you have to mention that URL, and in the URL means just we can get the web pages like HTML pages also. Suppose if you are trying to access some HTML pages, some web pages, with the help of that URL you can access that URL. And in that URL, basically it is work on the World Wide Web, www. So there may be the different URLs for accessing the web pages or accessing the websites. With the help of that URL, you can access any web pages or any website also. And next, internet terms actually we have associated with that internet, that is ISPs. ISPs stands for Internet Service Provider. So as all of you would be familiar with the ISPs, means who all are the different companies they are providing in our Indian market, in our means globally if you will see means different ISPs, internet service provider company would be there, but as we are situated in our country, so in this country different URLs are available. So ISPs means it will provide the internet service provider. There are the different internet service provider companies are there, and like any company, suppose if he needs to use that ISPs, just he can take on road, means rent, like how we will hire something from the ISPs, just we have to hire from the ISPs, just we will take on rent and use it. So basically in ISPs, internet service provider, there are two government operated ISPs like BSNL and MTNL. That is one of the important and very trustful ISPs which is provided to the internet service. And apart from that, government owned organizations and private companies also they are providing the ISPs. So in this ISPs, other different private companies like Airtel, Vodafone also, then Idea, Jio also actually they are providing the ISPs, and Hathway is also one of the, Reliance is there, and City. These all are the ISPs, internet service provider companies. And so in this ISPs, whether in our country also that ISP provides the service, or in different geographical areas also that ISP will be getting provided. So this ISP means internet service provider, different companies, just they will put some charges, they have kept some charges on their services, and if any client means if he is trying to use that service, then he has to pay some amount to that company, and then he can give some authentication like means authorization to that company, so he can use that ISPs. And next comes which is associated with the internet, that is IP address. So IP address means wherever or whenever we will use any websites, any web pages, suppose if we are trying to search on Google, so it needs the IP address. So basically this is the concept, this is the work which is being getting performed in the internet, in the networking devices. So all the sources, like all the information, all the files, suppose the packets which is forwarding, which is transferring from source machine or source node to destination node. So this all will be getting converted with the IP address form, and the destination address or destination machine having the different IP address and source machine having the different IP address. So in this IP address, basically the IP address will be getting getting matched with the source to destination IP address. If that IP address is being matched with that one, then the system or then the packets which is trying to transfer from one source to destination source in a network, that will reach the desired destination, reach the desired location. So in this IP address, basically it is classified into two types, like this IPv4 and IPv6. Basically IPv4 it is a 16-bit means 4-byte address, that is and IPv6 it is a 16 byte IP address, and IP address it will represent in a networking terms with some dot, means with some periods, like IP address. Suppose if we are representing IP address, so you have to write 0.0.0. So this way we can represent the IP address. So just we will put some dot marks. We will separate that address in a periods or in a dot by periods in a range of 000, and IP address range is varies from 255.255.255.255. This is a 16 bit 4 byte address and one more than 32 byte address. So with the help of that IP address, this TCP IP protocol in this IP address basically is used in a TCP IP networks. And one more internet works terms we have, that is DNS. So domain name server. So in this DNS, actually what basically the DNS does. Basically DNS is just like google.com or yahoo.com. Means this is the domain name which is used in our internet using web-based applications which are like web, the World Wide Web. Suppose if you are searching something in a Google or some in the world www World Wide Web, so we require that user requires some DNS. So in this DNS, just with the help of the DNS, we can access any web pages. If we will try to access, we will try to search any web pages with the help of that DNS. And in this DNS means what is the function, what it does in that DNS. Some IP address will be getting generated, or IP address of the system or IP address of the computer on the internet. And domain name basically it is used for convenience. Means why do we use that domain name? For the convenience of the users. For example, we have different domain names like google.com and yahoo.com. So by using that google.com, the user will very easily identify it. Means just we are operating with the Google browser and we are operating with the Yahoo browser. So in this google.com and yahoo.com, so different domain names are available in the internet, and just by using that domain name, just you can use that DNS and you can access that application, you can access that web pages, websites in the Google form. And DNS, it means what it is doing means it will transfer. Means suppose if any packets, any messages you are forwarding to the destination computer. So this is the function of the DNS, that it will transfer that packet in an IP address, in a corresponding IP address, and then and from the internet we can access. So this is the basic use. This is the applications of the DNS. And one more internet terms we have, that is web server. So in this web server, actually all are means different web pages are installed in a web server. And once web server means server machine would be separately installed, separately placed. Like means it is a database of the web pages. Suppose if user is requesting to search some websites, so he has to type that website's name on the Google ID, like www or some email ID, so there is some web pages that suppose he is trying to search. So he will mention that website's name on that one. So as he click and enter, that services, means that request will be transferred to the web server, and then it will search whether that web page is available in that server, available in that database or not. If not, then it will pop up on message web page is not available, like that. Means you guys, if you are operating, if you are using with the internet, so many times you have already come across, you have already faced that kind of situations also. If you are searching some website, which suppose that explanation or details are not there in the web server, then some server errors or something like this, no information is available in the web page. So web server. So in this format, the web server's application, this is suppose if user is trying to search some websites, so he will type that websites on a web page on browser names like any Google browser or whatever browser. So just he will put the name of that browser and then he will search. So this request will transfer to the web server and it will search there, and then again some information, some data or files are available, and then it will respond, then it will open one home page, or it will open in a page in the form is what you require associated with that information that will be get reflected, that will be pop up on your window. So by using that, this you can get, you can find, okay, this is the requirement, this is the page actually I was searching, this inquiry actually I has to do. So by using that one, you can very easily get that one. So this is the basic way applications of the web server. Web server means it will be placed in a different locations, and from there is likely one type of databases, and from there if users are requesting some query, he is writing something, he wants to know, he has some query, he has some website, so suppose if he is trying to put on that, means he will search them with the help of that web server, just web server, if that data or information is available in a means databases, then it will reflect, it will give the reply to that users, okay, this is the basic application, this is the basic use, and just you can use it, then you can find it, okay, this is the appropriate answer is what you are requesting to get that answer from web server, you can get it. So in this web server, basically there are these, while writing some web servers with websites like HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol, is basic types of protocols which is used in a web server. When we are using that web server, when we are requesting, there is some query, something we are requesting from that web server, then just we have to use this HTTP protocols you have to use, then you have to follow that one, and by the use of that one, just you can. There are some web servers examples, means popular web server examples like Netscape. This one, Netscape's iPlanet, which is one of the important web server which is available in the market now also, and these WebLogic and these company actually they have developed their own web server, that is WebLogic, and IBM's web server they have also, and that IBM's web servers actually they are frequently the users, frequently the different companies they are using the different companies web server also, and some of the other web servers are also available in the market, like Apache company actually they have developed their own web server, and that one is HTTP Apache or HTTP server, or actually that HTTP server also having their own web server, and Internet Information Services, this is also one type of web server. So these all are the terms which is being associated with the internet, and by using that internet means you have to be familiar with this all internet related terms that will help you a lot while operating with the internet. Which is such the different internet terms, as just now actually we have discussed about the intranet, URLs, ISPs, DNS, and web server. These are the basic intranet or internet terms which is used while operating, while using with the internet. So in the next class is what the other terms, what the other components which is associated with the network, just we will have some look, and then we will get some more idea about that. Okay, thanks a lot, and keep watching the videos, is what I have uploaded in the YouTube, what I have uploaded in the Google Classroom also. So keep watching that videos and keep practicing also. That will help a lot in your career, that will help a lot to make your career bright. Okay, thanks a lot.